Long needle nose pliers, they all do the same thing, but they're all very different and also different prices. These are the most simple. These are about $20 at the moment. I bought this 10 years ago for $10. The Crescents have the double joint, and these cost me $46 yesterday. And then we've got the brand new Milwaukees with a totally different design. These ones come in a pack of 2 only at the moment for $110, so roughly $55 each. I'm gonna go through 2 different scenarios and show the differences of all 3. They are all very different with their mechanisms, so it'll be fascinating to see how they all perform. First scenario is going to be going through this 25mm hole. This is the main scenario that I come across and that most other people are coming across. And then the next one is going to be grabbing something inside this gap here. First up, we'll use these ones. These ones did cost me, I think, $10, maybe 10 or 15 years ago on eBay. I do know they look rusted. They weren't like that yesterday. I left them out of the rain, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and clean them up, but they're still working. Let's throw them in, straight in there. And when you're up against the end there, it is not gonna open. You've only got a couple of millimeters there, not enough to really do anything. It's probably about there where you might be able to start grabbing stuff. If we take a measurement there, you're looking at about 145 millimeters, and opening not even 10 mil, probably about 6 or 7 millimeters. So realistically, you'll still get some work done with these. I have used these for years, but a lot of scenarios have come up where I needed something else. I just couldn't get in any further, especially when you're putting it on angles. So that's pretty much it for that one. And then comparing it to the Crescents, so all the way in, and once again, you can't open it. It is a lot longer, almost 200 mil. The opening is just shy of 10 mil, probably about 8 millimeters. Obviously, the further back you go, so it's probably about there. That's probably where it's functional. So around there, you can grab the cable. So it's not too bad. Like that's actually quite good. That's 190 millimeters. And then once you come back to that joint, you have full range there. That's at 140 millimeters, and yeah, what have you got? Like 70 millimeters of opening there. Now we've got the new design from Milwaukee. As you can see, it's sort of on the negative already. So by the time they line up and they're straight, yeah, you've got 15 millimeters when it's lined up like that. So if we throw that in, you see it will hit there when you go to push it in, but if you just push it in like that, and you're fully in. So once you're in, you've got full range from that part there. So you're not going to get it when you're fully in like that, but you've got a lot there. You're looking at about 30 millimeters. I don't think it's as deep. It's 170 millimeters. And I'd say that's almost exactly the same. You might, I think you might get a little bit extra out of the Crescents. In that scenario, you might get just that little bit extra length with the Crescents. If we throw that in again, and yeah, you can pull it in and out nice and easy. In this scenario, I've thrown a nut roughly 100 or about 200 mil. It's 200 millimeters in, and we have a gap of 28 millimeters. So we'll go the cheapies first, and they're not going to get anywhere near it, and realistically they're not. Where do they start to work? Like if you want to get that nut, you're probably about there. That'd be about it, which is 120 millimeters in. And then even then, are we struggling to pull that out? No, that's right. But yeah, you're not getting that range with those. If we place that in, it's probably easier. And you can see how easy that is already. So yeah, that's 200 mil. And you can see it's not going to go in once again until you loosen it off. So you've already opened it, and that's super easy. You're going to get it open the whole way so it's up against the timber there. And these, I don't know how these are going to perform. I think it might be similar to the other ones because of this part here. You just can't open them. So they become functional probably about there. So I'll be able to grab that. That's right on 200. I think because these ones have that little bit extra length, that these keep up with the Milwaukees. So that's quite interesting. And then the more you come back, you can open it the whole way. Same as the Milwaukees. They stay open the whole way. Figured while I'm here, I'll show you the difference with the head. You can see the teeth there a lot different. These are almost smooth in there with a bit of serration there. Do you call it serration? They are serrated, but then here it's got all the grooves the whole way down. They just get larger and larger, and you've got a few different sizes there or styles. This one obviously has nothing. It's pretty much the same as the Crescents. So you've definitely got that to think about as well. The Milwaukees do come in the 45. They come in the pack. That's the $110 pack there. I'm not sure why they don't sell these singly. I'm waiting for them to do that. I do believe you can get these ones with the 45 as well. And another thing I did notice is that it takes a little bit more to get the width in the head there with your hand. So you can sort of see my max when I'm sort of maxed out is maybe 30 millimeters on those. These ones though, the Crescents, I can open them fully, that they won't open much more. Like, that's really forcing it. So if I open it, compared to the 30, you've got 50. So that mechanism in there is definitely helping, and you can do a lot more with that, a lot more range. It's going to be similar to those ones with these. Yeah, you're looking just under 30 millimeters. So let me know what sort of situations you guys are using these in. I know a lot of mechanics love these. Sparkies definitely love them. So I'm chasing more ideas, more ways of using these and showing which one's pretty much better for those scenarios, especially if there's people looking to get their first set. You don't know which ones to buy. Do you buy the more expensive ones, or do you just go out and buy the $20 one? And if you are chasing any of these, I'll leave links in the description, and I hope this video helped.